Hi, this is Mark Bison, Solution Manager for Stanley Healthcare, and we'd like to show our latest offering to the marketplace. It's creating a lot of excitement within among the attendants here. So basically, it's our patient safety monitoring system. What it does, we can place this sensor mat virtually under any single bed, regardless of the bed type. We have a USB cable with one sensor up here in the upper right-hand corner. It's connected to this network device. This network device is then attached to a power source at a facility. It captures data through the mattress. Again, the mattress is on top of the sensor mat. The patient or the resident is not laying on top of this mat. This is under the mattress, so it's truly a touch-free solution. It captures the data, it sends it up, it's a cloud-based system, and it's sent up to through the internet, and then back down to our secured HIPAA-compliant server. This is the data that is going to capture. Imagine this screen behind a nurse's station specifically. What it does, you have a number of patients or residents with alerts, the room number, and their names. Here are some alerts that we actually have, and let's go through some of the applications to show just how robust the system truly is. The first application that's provided are bed exits. So what this does is it captures the length of time that an individual stays within a bed. What's nice about this is all the data is captured, and you can go back historically as well. So for instance, let's see what happened earlier this week on Monday on the 25th. So this individual, Eric, we'll call him Eric, he's been in bed. It shows on the blue bars here. When it is white, it simply shows that he's been out of bed. So what it captures is the time of bed, how many bed exits they've had, their heart rate and breathing rate as well. And this information can be downloaded to an Excel file, or in charts are available as well. It also provides current status over a 24-hour period as well as 30-day averages. How does this assist in bed exits and fall management? We actually have motion bars here. As the patient or the resident moves, the motion bars would actually increase, and it's a proactive application to look for bed exits. Now, another application is position change. As we all know, pressure ulcers is a growing concern. It contributes somewhere in the neighborhood of $60 billion a year to healthcare. What this is a turn management solution. So we actually have an individual here. Again, it has an alert, room number, Eric. So let's go quickly here how this works. This is a bar. Say we have a patient or a resident that's scheduled for turns every 2 hours. This individual was turned 1 hour ago. This one, 1 hour and 10 minutes. What the system does, 15 minutes before a turn is due, a yellow notice is sent also to a mobile device that a healthcare provider would be carrying with them. That could either be an iPhone, an iPad, a mini, and so on. So at 1:45, a notice was sent out announcing that you have 15 minutes to actually turn or roll the patient. So we get the notice, so let's go into room number 1 and we'll go see Arnold. We missed a turn earlier in the day, so let's decide that we are going to turn them on their left side. On the handheld device, the CNA or the nurse, all they have to do after turning or rolling the patient onto the left side is click this button. It is automatically captured, and therefore we show that there's an icon, recorded turn onto the left side, and it was done at 9:40 this day. Another application that we have, we can go back, and this is Eric. It's now turned red. We have missed his turn entirely. So we will go to room 5. We will see Eric. Here's the turn that we had missed. It is red. So let's turn. We go into the room and we find out that the physicians are treating Eric at this time, and they refuse to turn for whatever reason. We will actually press this button. Again, this will also be available on a handheld device. That a turn was refused, and it is recorded at that point. What's nice about this is the clock starts again. So 2 hours from now, he will or she will also have another turn required. There are other opportunities that we have. Here's the motion, shows how much motion is going on within a patient. The status in and out. Basically, if a patient or a resident exits the bed, this icon would turn red immediately, and the little icon would show the person leaving the bed. Same thing as if they return to bed, another alarm would go off. Now, why an alarm for returning to bed? Again, it's configurable, but what happens if you would like your patients or residents to actually not be in bed all day and you want them to stay out? So that's another reason why we have these. Next thing we have is what's the position change, which I explained, and we also have heart rate and respiration rate. Now, let's talk about some other applications. This is one of the exciting pieces that we have to this solution. We take the restful time, that's the amount of time that a patient or resident stays in bed. We can actually have too much time, too little, or what's considered normal. And again, what we do is we take all of the data of our entire install base and build this into an algorithm to see plus what this individual is doing. We also look at how much movement, just because you're in bed, but if you're restless, it's not really restful sleep as well. So we take that. So next is heart rate and breathing rate. We take these four and you can see all the different colors. So this individual is getting too much sleep, therefore it's in red. Movement today is actually very good. Heart rate is a little below normal, so it is a caution, but breathing rate is green, so it's actually good and it's right on average for breathing rate. So the algorithm that we've created takes these four parameters, and what we do is we create what's called a sleep quotient. And today, this individual, Arnold, actually has very poor sleep habits. And again, this is recorded historically, and you can go back and you can see trends. Continuing with trends, we can actually have a number of reports, such as the out-of-bed predictor. So here is a month average. This is a patient or a resident, chances are, looking at the data. He or she is in or out of bed continuously, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So chances are this is probably a dementia patient who's going in and out, but you can actually start seeing trends, or you could actually become a little more proactive if you've given them, say, pain medication that's wearing out, or why is there a tendency for someone waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning to go to the restroom constantly. So it allows you to be a little more proactive of when they're going to leave bed. We can also find charts for position change. Green is all the bed exits that we discussed, so he did well on the 23rd, but other days he's in and out. Why is there a trend there? We also have the missed turns, and then we have the blue, the recorded turns, how efficient the staff really is. We also have reporting functions that we can run a number of different reports for the patients or by devices as well. And finally, we also have support that you could do to find out what the Wi-Fi strength is, what is the pressure that we have on the mount, if it needs to be calibrated, the last time things were linked up, the device, the MAC address, and any alerts that are happening out there. So, in closing, again, the audience members here at HIMSS, they found this extremely exciting. It's been a lot of buzz. The booth has been extremely busy, which is very nice for us, and we're happy, and we're looking forward to launching this product in the next few days. Thank you for joining me.